Welcome back. It's our Canada Day special today here on Cityline. So we wanted to ask all of our guest experts today, which Canadian stereotype rings most true to you? Do you say thank you or too much? I do. Do you drink Tim Hortons every morning? Do you love Nickelback? Ooh, I don't know about that. Or are you just too nice? I'm going to start with Carson, who's always so sweet. But what's your Canadian stereotype, Cars?
I feel like I'm every Canadian stereotype. You forgot to throw in that I had poutine for dinner last night and I'm wearing plaid somewhere right now. Just saying. Truth is, I'm the Tim Hortons guy. I love my Timmy's app on my phone. I'm always going to Tim Hortons every single day, and I'm excited when I get the free coffee, but I'm also the guy who pays for the next one behind me in line to start the whole ball rolling. I mean, it's a Canadian tradition, right?
You are uber Canadian, my friend, and yes, he is wearing plaid, and I would love to guess where today, but no, I'll leave that one. Okay, let's go to Monique now. Monique, what is your Canadian stereotype?
Okay, so I went to university in the U.S. and one thing that I always stocked up on were ketchup chips and Smarties. Like those are like my favorite snacks. So I would say that that is my stereotype.
You have to hoard that stuff. The ketchup chips, it's like a national treasure. Right? Okay, Colin and Justin, I'm wondering what your Canadian stereotype is.
Okay, Tracy, well, I don't want to play to a cliche, but I really need you to know and understand that I am a proper boozer. I love my alcohol, in moderation, of course. I start my day with a little beer. No, I don't really. But at 5 or 6 o'clock, oh, sun's over the yard arm, I have my first beer. I do love a glass.
Okay, well, my cliche is a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
Here's a clue. You're here. Enough already. I love Celine Dion. She is a goddess. Hello, Celine.
What about Celine with a drink? And maybe some of Carson Arthur's plaids.
Oh my God, I'm wearing plaid.
And maybe some of those Smarties.
I am wearing plaid pants today as well.
Please don't bring your knickers out on live telly. Just saying.
Go Carson!
There are some things that shouldn't be seen.
Okay, so all the stereotypes, I'm loving it. Randy, what's your Canadian stereotype, man?
Well, I'm just all about the Canadian pop culture. You know what? I was always a big fan of the Tragically Hip. Love those guys. 5440, Canadian music rocks. But then I fell in love with this special program, and it's called the Trailer Park Boys. I don't know if you've ever watched it or not, but there's a Randy Bobandy cheeseburger, and I've designed a cheeseburger just around that program, and it's just like the funniest humor in the world. That being said, I hang out with a couple American friends, and I didn't know that I said a lot until I hung out with them, because every time I said it, they'd be like, yeah, you okay, And then it kind of rings true that, yes, we do say a lot,
I say a lot. My kids call me out on it all the time. And also, I say sorry a lot. Listen, we asked our viewers the same question, and here's what Canadian stereotypes you say ring most true for you. Sophia tweeted us that she says sorry too much. I'm right with you, honey. Heidi says overly polite, always say thank you, and sneaks in unconsciously. None are bad things, I don't think so. Dale says she loves Nickelback, of course, and Blue Rodeo. Fiona says, I'm not Canadian, but I've lived here for 30 years and I say sorry all the time, especially when something isn't my fault. Oh, that's a Canadian classic. Someone steps on your toe and you say sorry.